is also with us, and we have more information coming through. Manoj Gupta, Ashish Mehrishi, Ananya, and of course Arunima. Now, here what we have got to understand, top sources telling CNN News 18 that the centre is moving to shield top BJP leaders and RSS functionaries who have now been identified that who could be under the entire radar of this revenge plot. Security has been beefed up for top BJP and RSS leaders. There has been also clearly the targets have been asked to observe security protocols and not break their security protocols, take extreme caution. Continued and regular review of the situation is happening. There are senior officers of the NIA, of the Enforcement Directorate, of various state police wings who have also been told to be very, very careful. And there is a clear security and threat perception, even to their families. There have been alerts that have been done. So this will happen. But is there a way to try and capture this entire lone wolf network? Can catching one get us the other? You can increase the security shield, but if these are lone wolves, they will know, they will look at vulnerabilities, or they will not care if 10 people die. These people have been caught with explosives. A recent arrest has just happened today, and that person has also been caught with incriminating material and explosives. Formerly in Uttar Pradesh, Pasha was caught with explosives. Money had come from Chinese individual and it had gone to him to buy explosives. These people are training them in weaponry. There is huge cachet that's been caught with some of the arrests that have been made. They have been trained to make IEDs. Now, this is how do you prepare against such a threat, Arvindji?
Generally, preparations are there. Let me tell you, state police forces and district police, they always keep lists of such suspicious people. The only thing which is required is that they should beef up the security. They should keep such people under surveillance. And if they find there is any such groupings, they should go for massive raids against these people without caring for unrest or any such thing, because it's a matter of survival now for this organization, PFI, SDPI and others. And naturally, they will try to do something big in the country so that they can attract attention of other Muslim countries throughout the world and of Muslim youth in the country. Our Prime Minister, UP Chief Minister, there are several leaders who are on their list, and a lot of precaution will have to be taken by security agencies guarding these VIPs, and job is not to be taken lightly at all. And they have to be briefed. They have to be debriefed all the time that what all precautions have to be taken. And I think the agencies will get success, will get more success once the documents which have been seized, once they are scrutinized, then a lot many informations will come. They must have already got a lot many informations, and they'll be sharing it with the ATS of different states. And I'm sure that raids will be carried out, and the people who are active in the field, who are planning something, IED experts, others, they will be nabbed.
Well, Arvindji, there is one more aspect. The operations of the PFI, though national right now, if you were to see, even in Kota, their president of the SDPI he hails from western Tamil Nadu or bordering around Kerala. The attack on Harsha, which happened in Shivamogga, the assailants ran towards North Kerala. So this Malappuram, Kasargod area is where the PFI has its nerve center. Most of the, even during the CAA protests and the riots in Uttar Pradesh, the arrests that were made of the people, they all hailed from Kerala. Some of the female protesters who were standing there and posing as people who are victims, it turned out that they had traveled all the way from Kerala to spur the unrest and to try and push this kind of narrative. So if the hotbed and the nerve center is Kerala and they have spread pan-India, even they were going into weapons training in Bihar. When the Bihar module was busted, they had come from Kerala and from this area in Tamil Nadu, which is bordering Kerala. That's where this entire group had come. Now, is it possible to identify such elements if they are present there? And given the vast spread that India is, how do we nab such people?
You must have read the statement of Chief Minister of Kerala. He has himself come out with a very strong statement against PFI and its activities. Unfortunately, I shouldn't say it, although unfortunately, in BJP ruled state scenario is different, in anti-BJP ruled state scenario is different. If people still go with these people, they go soft with these people, there will be casualties. And if they will not crack down on these elements, if they follow policy of appeasement, then it will be very, very bad for those states. I tell you, because one has to be ruthless ruthless, absolutely ruthless in such operations, and operations have to be very well planned and led by senior officers and with lot of force, and such raids should carry on, and the states like Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and Bihar now, because there is no BJP government in Bihar now. All these states, they will have to remain, Jharkhand. These are all hotbeds of such activities, and one has to realize that national perspective, if they see it from the national perspective, from the security point of view, then they have to be ruthless with such people. Otherwise, there is bound to be trouble in these states.
Arvind ji, please stay with me. We've got more news coming through. The precursor to the story that we've just put out here. This is what was said during the PFI protest in Ernakulam. Ernakulam is central Kerala, not even North Kerala, ladies and gentlemen. And in Ernakulam, a protester told RSS workers that we will handle you in 10 seconds. That is the reason you are scared. This was during the Hartal day, that we can handle you in 10 seconds. This is the kind of statement that was given. So they stand there absolutely peaceful, but the kind of vitriol that's being pushed, the narrative that's being pushed. Neetu, this has been caught on tape. This person standing there and saying in 10 seconds we'll handle you.
Yes, this is a local leader of the PFI is what we are getting to understand. This happened in Ernakulam district. What the police is saying is that a case has already been registered on this on the Hartal day itself under section 153A and under sections 143 and 149. This person is not yet arrested, but police say that they will apprehend him soon. Across the state in this violence on the Hartal day related to that, more than 1,000 people have been arrested and about 400 are in preventive detention. This is just related to the violence that has happened on the Hartal day, Anand.
Well, Neetu, thank you for your input. So this is what is being said. Now, Arvindji, look at how they were working. These are the same elements that tried to prop up leaders who are also taking an anti-RSS, anti-BJP position across states. They go there and try and build support, and then eventually their intention is to cannibalize. Their intention is to cannibalize and turn around and say, we are the only option, nobody else. V.S. Achyutanandan, I keep remembering, former left leader and former chief minister of Kerala. He and under his government, the deposition in court was that the intent is pan-Islamist of this organization. And they made this statement way back in 2009, if I remember correctly. How have we allowed organizations like this to spread their tentacles pan-India?
Just policy of appeasement and nothing else. There is generally one group of people in the state, in police force also, they don't want any trouble. If you will not take action, so there will be hardly any trouble from such elements. But they will keep on strengthening themselves gradually, and gradually they will become Frankenstein. So one has to realize that if police means business, then such dens should be raided, their hideouts should be raided. There might be shootout, there might be some trouble, but police force should be allowed for that. But if you allow their activities without any hindrance, and they keep on preparing for future, and police is just silent, they're just sitting silent. They are not bothered. So why should there be trouble? Why should they raid a place? Because it involves a lot of planning, and risk is also there. So if you will not take action, such elements are also happy, but they will keep on strengthening themselves, and one day they will carry out attack, and state will be taken completely by surprise.